It is a great time to be an MMA fan, a great time to be a UFC fan. We got International Fight Week news. We got UFC 319 news. We got John Jones, Tom Aspinall news. We got a whole bunch of news to get into, boys. So before we go ahead and get into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into this news. Starting off, man, I can't even hold back my smile, man. I can't even hold it back. Topuria versus Charles Oliveira, main event of UFC 317 for the undisputed UFC lightweight title, man. Charles Oliveira, man, he's going to get the belt back, okay, boys? Hear me out. Early prediction, early pick. Charles Oliveira, round 2, rear naked choke on Ilia Topuria, shuts down the hype train, shuts down the undefeated Ilia Topuria, man, regains the belt. He's the GOAT of the division. He's the GOAT of the division, the best of all time, man. Charles Oliveira. Okay, I'm just glazing here, boys. Man, I need Charles Oliveira to win this fight. I'm going to crash out. Ilia Topuria is scary. I'm scared of this fight. I'm so scared of this fight. I'm so scared for Charles Oliveira. And Ilia Topuria is a real threat. He's a real threat. He just knocked out Volk, just knocked out Max as well. Back to back, man. If he knocks out Charles Oliveira, that's got to be the best 3 in a row knockouts of all time. By far. 3 in a row. If he knocks them all out, if he knocks Oliveira out on June 28th, I'm going to crash out. I am going to crash out. I'm going to come on YouTube. I'm going to rant for 20 to 30 minutes and probably blow up my mic by just yelling. I will yell an insane amount. If Charles Oliveira gets knocked out June 28th, I will probably shed a tear. I will definitely shed a tear. I will cry. Guaranteed, man. Charles Oliveira is my GOAT, if you guys don't know, man. And as much as I'm hyped to see this matchup, I am so scared, man. I'm so scared. I really am, because Ilia Topuria is the definition of a killer. He's a killer. You know, he's moving up to lightweight. Of course, he's a bit undersized at lightweight, I believe at least, but we'll see how he packs on the muscle. He's fighting Charles Oliveira, his first fight at lightweight. Well, not really his first. He fought, what's his name? The Brit guy, man. A while ago, he fought him and KO'd him really brutally. Charles Oliveira is a different story, though. This guy, he eats shots, man. He eats shots, and that's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm worried about. Charles Oliveira eats shots. He eats powerful punches, and it locks him in usually, but it's not going to lock him in if he gets KO'd, okay? I'm going to crash out if he gets KO'd. I'm really worried for this matchup, like I've been saying, man. But this is a solid main event for UFC 317. Of course, Islam Makhachev vacated the belt. He's moving up to 170. It's confirmed. He's moving up to 170. He's fighting Jack Della Maddalena for the UFC welterweight title, man. That's going to be a crazy fight, honestly, and I'm hyped to see JDM get revenge for Volk, man. I'm early pick. I'm picking JDM, man. I think he can get it done. I think there's holes that he can exploit in Islam's game, and I think he's a better boxer. I think he can stuff the takedowns, but that's besides the fact, man. This is what we're looking towards. UFC 317, not even 2 months. Not even 2 months away, man, and Oliveira needs to be prepared. He needs to be prepared. He needs to prepare very thoroughly for this fight. I'm really worried for this one. Early pick. It's a little bit biased, but I'm going Charles Oliveira. I'm serious, man. I think he can get it done. You know, obviously, this is a very biased pick. Not even a little bit biased. Very biased pick. I want Charles Oliveira to win. I need Charles Oliveira to win for my sanity, for my mentality, man. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, but this is a great matchup, great main event. And in the co-main event, we've got Alessandro Pantoja defending his flyweight belt against Kai Kara-France. This fight was expected for a while, right? This was expected. Thankfully, it's not the main event, but it is a solid co-main event at UFC 317, and I think Pantoja gets it done, man. I think he submits Kai Kara-France in round 2. I think we're going to have back-to-back submissions. Pantoja submission, rear naked choke round 2, and Oliveira round 2 submission, man. Rear naked choke would be amazing. I would be so happy if that's what happened. Brazil, let's get it. But Kai Kara-France is good. It's a good fight, man. And Pantoja's trying to clear out the division. I respect it. He doesn't want to move up and fight Merab like most guys want to move up like Islam, man. He wants to be the GOAT of his weight class, and I respect it. I got to respect it. You guys got to respect it, man. Pantoja's doing everything to become the flyweight GOAT, and you'll love to see it, man. I think he gets it done. I think he'll finish Kai Kara-France, man. I think he will get it done in round 2. He's just a better fighter, man. All around, he's scrappier. He's got the BJJ. He's very tough, very hard to knock out, and Kai Kara-France can get knocked out as well. Pantoja could knock out Kai Kara-France. It is possible, man. So it's a good co-main event. Great main event. Solid co-main event. But the rest of the card, man, look, it's a good card. It is a good card, don't get me wrong, but I'm a bit disappointed for the best pay-per-view of the year. This is supposed to be the best pay-per-view of the year, and I think 314 was better. I think 314 was better. Honestly, we got some solid matchups of Paulo Costa, Roman Kopylov. We knew that fight was happening. Good ass fight. Very, very good fight. I think it's going to open up the main card. Then we got Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. I believe these aren't in order. If Jonathan Deniz and Justin Taffa are on the main fucking card, I will crash out. If Justin Taffa makes another main card in 2025, I will crash out. 312 was enough, man. He better not be on the main card of 317 International Fight Week. It's going to ruin things for a lot of people, man. It's going to make a lot of people crash out, but I don't think it's on the main card. I think it'll be Brandon Royval, Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. I think it'll be these three on the main card below Alessandro Pantoja, Kai Kara-France, and Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. It's a solid main card, don't get me wrong, but I kind of thought that there would be maybe a bit of a bigger fight, as in like a heavier weight class fight. I thought we were going to get something in middleweight, maybe light heavyweight and heavyweight, something like that, where it was a high ranking in one of those heavier weight classes. We got flyweights here. We got flyweights. We got, okay, of course, actually, we do got Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. What am I saying, man? I'm just yapping a whole bunch of shit, but, you know, it is a good fight card. It is a good card. Is it the best card of the year? Is it the best pay-per-view of the year? I don't think so. I don't. You know, if this was headlined by Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev, co-main was John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, and then we had the feature bout of what could the feature bout have been, man? The feature could have been Brandon Royval Manel Cap. That would have been fine, man. That would have been fine. But obviously, it's still a solid card. It's still a solid pay-per-view. I'm hyped for this one. I think it's a great card, but it is definitely not the best pay-per-view of the year. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this pay-per-view, man. Do you guys think it's the best pay-per-view of the year? Drop it down in the comments down below. But on to some more important news, man. Something that I'm even more hyped about than UFC 370. Actually, I can't say that. I'm so excited to see Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria, but I am super excited for this matchup, and that is Dricus du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev, UFC 319, boys. This fight is gonna be fireworks. This is a great fight, man. I'm not trying to hype it up like, hey, boys, this fight is going to be fireworks, like Dana White type shit, but this is a great matchup. This is one of the most anticipated matchups of the year. You know, du Plessis there was rumors that he was injured, but he is not injured. He just couldn't make it to UFC 317 for the main event. So we got him at UFC 319 Chicago, main event against Khamzat Chimaev, defending his belt, man. And there's a lot of questions around, you know, Khamzat Chimaev's wrestling. He's got dominant grappling, dominant wrestling, but is DDP, man. Is DDP big enough, strong enough to plot armor his way through Khamzat Chimaev? I'm going Dricus du Plessis by banana peel slip uppercut KO over Khamzat Chimaev, man. He's going to get some goofy ass finish over Khamzat Chimaev, but all jokes aside, I think Khamzat Chimaev is going to sub him in round 1 or round 2. He just shoots that blast double and looks for the neck, man. But DDP might be big enough, might be strong enough to stop that Khamzat Chimaev double leg, might be strong enough to keep him on the feet. And if it's a stand-up battle, even though DDP got that goofy-ass striking, I think he's going to outstrike Chimaev, and I think he'll out-damage Chimaev. He'll have the pressure. He'll be big. He'll be really, really physically imposing there against Khamzat Chimaev, who's a very physically imposing, you know, fighter himself. So I think this is a great matchup. I think it's a great matchup. Great main event for 319. I'm super excited for this one, man. We got some great news. We got the Topuria Oliveira. We got the Pantoja Kai Kara-France, the rest of 317 card, and we got also the UFC 319 cards. Amazing announcements. And we also got another little teaser, man. We got John Jones is in the talk with Tom. I know they've been in the talk for a while, but Dana White said he confirmed on his live he's getting it done. It's happening. He said he's announcing it soon. It's getting done. No matter what, it's happening. So we're just going to pray that Uncle Dana's not lying. We're going to pray that Uncle Dana's not lying, boys. But that is the entire breakdown of all the news that just got released. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I can't not cuss, man. I'm so excited. We got amazing matchups, amazing fights on the come up. June is going to be stacked. July is going to be stacked. August is going to be stacked. We got amazing main events, one after another. We got Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria. We got Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway. Dustin's retirement fight for the BMF title. We got UFC 319, du Plessis Chimaev, and we'll probably get maybe a UFC 321. Most likely JDM versus JDM versus Islam Makhachev, man. Hopefully in Perth, hopefully in Australia, and then we could have Alexander Volkanovski versus Movsar Evloev on the co-main, man. Imagine that poster. I can already imagine it. We'd have JDM above Volk, both of them holding their belts, and then on the other side we'd have the enemy, we'd have the challengers, we'd have Islam, and then we'd have Evloev on the other side, man. That would be an amazing poster. Russia versus Australia. I'm siding Australia, baby. I'm siding Australia. JDM's going to get it back. He's going to get revenge for Volk, and Volk is going to dominate Evloev, man. I'm super hyped. We got an amazing summer full of solid pay-per-views, amazing fights, matchups that we've been waiting for a long ass time. So let's just pray, boys, that nothing gets canceled. But that's the entire video. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop it down in the comments what you guys think about all these matchups, what your favorite matchup is, and I will catch you boys in the next one. See you.